Oh my God. I can't believe it. What is going on here? No, not again. Do you ever get really frustrated with topping your wood shots? I know I see a lot of people doing this consistently. It's one of the top questions I get is how to stop topping wood shots. And I'm going to give you the simplest solution today in this video. It's really not as complicated as people make it out to be. And I'm always looking to simplify things as much as possible. And so I'm going to go through it step by step in this video. And if you do me a big favor and hit the subscribe button below, that will help a lot. That helps my channel a lot. So you have to understand when we're hitting the ball on the top, the sole of the club is about an inch above the ground. So it's very easy and it should be logical, and I'm baffled constantly by my clients who don't understand this, that really the prime directive, the prime most important point in hitting a golf shot is we need the sole of the golf club to make contact with the ground under the ball. And it should be logical, but most people aren't thinking about that. They're just thinking about hitting that ball, and that's all that's in their mind. And in many cases, people are just looking, when you look at the ball, what part of the ball do you see? And if you're like me, you only see the top part of the ball. So people get oriented at the top part of the ball, and of course that's where they hit it. So we need to change our focus and orient ourselves on the bottom of the ball and the sole of the golf club. We need the sole of the golf club, whether it's a driver, a fairway wood, a hybrid, an iron, a wedge. We need the sole of the golf club making contact with the ground, starting at the ball. Obviously, hitting before the ball isn't going to help. So what I want you to do is practice getting set up and making some swings, and just practicing with a wood, practicing that the club's just scraping the ground. So we're going to focus on the wood or the iron, whatever club you're using, just scraping the ground. With a driver, what you can actually do, stick some tees in the ground and try and chop off half the tee. So the top half of the tee, we want to see that we can hit that with the driver. I want you to make a bunch of swings first here, making contact with the ground. If you really want to make it even simpler, check out my setup for impact swing method. So I teach you to set up in your impact plane where your wrists are in an uncocked position. What happens is, in the golf swing, most people are taught to set up this way with the hands below the shoulders, and what happens is at impact, the club extends away as it comes into alignment with the trailing arm. So we want to make sure that if you want to simplify things further, that we're just going to, instead of setting up here, we're going to set up in this position here. So when you raise your hands up there, then all we have to do is turn back and turn through. We can swing the club back on one single plane and through on a single plane, which makes the path a lot easier to reproduce, and it reproduces finding the low spot of the swing is also easier. If you find yourself making contact here behind the ball, then you need to really focus your sights here past the ball and try to hit way forward of where the ball is. Once you can make some swings with a half swing first, even with the 5 wood or an easier wood to hit. Then you can set up to the ball and just do the same thing. Hit some shots with a half swing first, working your way up to the longer swings so that you can have success, but focusing on the ground. If you top the ball, you miss the ground by at least that much. And to me, it's just a lack of focus. In some cases, the setup, the way you're setting up to the ball, makes it really difficult to be consistent. If you're like me, you don't have so much time to practice golf. Even though I'm in the golf business, I don't have time to go to the range every day like the top pros do. I'm lucky if I can practice once a week. With this easy to repeat method, though, I hit the ball good every time I go out, simply because it's easier to repeat. And then I have my focus on making contact with the ground. If you hit the ground, it's impossible to top the ball. So check out setupforimpact.com. I have a step-by-step learning program there, which makes it very easy for you to improve your golf swing. I have schools around the United States and an easy to follow online learning program that also allows for my Platinum members to send in videos for my review. Thanks for watching. Any questions or comments are appreciated below, and I hope you have a great day.